The Property Maintenance and Repairs Task Flow has been designed to help residents log maintenance issues and to optimize the administrative tasks of delegating maintenance and repairs to the handyman or a contractor and monitoring them. Keep in mind that we can change everything in the task flow to fit your needs more precisely. For example, we can remove the handyman-related tasks if you don't have an in-house handyman. We can send SMS notifications instead of email notifications for urgent tasks, and if the trustees do not play any role in this process, we can remove those steps. We can customize everything for you. First, we'll be giving you a quick visual overview of the flow of tasks so that you understand the big picture of the Property Maintenance and Repairs task flow. The task flow starts when a resident reports a maintenance issue by filling in the form called Report an Issue. Immediately, the resident is sent an email acknowledging the report, and the trustees are notified about the issue. One of the trustees can deny the request, bring in the handyman, or hire a contractor through the managing agent. If the trustee decides to bring in the handyman, then their own handyman is automatically requested via email to resolve the issue, and the resident is informed that he will be looking into it. The handyman indicates whether or not he was able to resolve the issue, and the trustees and resident receive a status update. If the trustee decides to hire a contractor through the managing agent instead of using the handyman, then the managing agent is notified automatically via email, and the resident is informed that a contractor will be hired. The managing agent chooses a contractor for the job from the list of approved suppliers and either asks them to quote before starting or to go ahead without quoting first. If the managing agent asks for a quote, the contractor receives an email that requests for a quote to be sent directly to the managing agent's email address. The managing agent can then decline the quote or accept it. Once the managing agent accepts the quote, or if they ask the contractor to make the repair without quoting first, then the contractor receives an email asking them to go ahead with the repair. The contractor then indicates once the job is complete, and the managing agent, trustees, and resident are all notified that the issue has been resolved. You can make the first form in this task flow available to your residents by sharing a link with them on Facebook, via email, or by embedding it in a page on your website. Let's see what that would look like. In the first online form, Report an Issue, the resident fills in their personal information and contact details, selects which complex, apartment, or residential unit that they live in, and describes the issue that they'd like to report before saving the form. As soon as they save the form, an email is automatically sent to them acknowledging their report, and the trustees are notified of the new issue. A trustee clicks on the link in the email and is taken to a form where they need to indicate whether their own in-house handyman will attend to the issue or if the managing agent needs to appoint a contractor. If the trustee decides to use their own in-house handyman, then the handyman will automatically be sent an email asking them to resolve the issue, while the resident will be updated on the status of their issue. The handyman will indicate whether or not they were able to resolve the issue and will provide feedback on the issue, list the materials they needed to purchase to complete the job, and indicate how much was spent on the materials. Once they save the form, the resident and trustees will automatically be notified by email about the completed job, and the task flow will be finished. Alternatively, should the trustee decide to get a contractor in to attend to the issue, then the managing agent will be notified and instructed to choose a contractor for the job. The managing agent can request a quote, and the contractor will receive an email with a request for a quote. After receiving the quote, the managing agent can decide to accept or decline the quote. If the quote is accepted, the contractor will be notified to go ahead with the job and will fill in a form once the work is finished, after which the managing agent, trustees, and resident will be notified by email about the completed job, and the task flow will be finished. This task flow works in combination with the complexes task flow and the suppliers task flow. These two task flows help you to keep up-to-date databases of all of your complexes, apartments or residential units, and your suppliers or contractors. This information is pulled into and made available in the Property Maintenance and Repairs task flow in the applicable drop-down menus. Once you've added at least one supplier and one complex, the Property Maintenance and Repairs task flow can be used. The complexes task flow only contains one form, which you will initially fill in with the details of each complex, apartment, or residential unit that you manage. The suppliers task flow makes it easy to get new suppliers and add them to the database. You can make the first form in the suppliers task flow available to potential suppliers by sharing a link with them or embedding it in a page on your website. Potential suppliers can then apply to get onto your suppliers database. The supplier fills in their company's details, including their contact details, and they indicate which services they offer in the checklist provided before saving the form. As soon as the form is saved, an email is automatically sent to you informing you of the new supplier registration. You can then review the supplier's details, making changes if necessary, before accepting them as a new supplier and saving the form. The new supplier will now automatically be available in your list of suppliers in your property maintenance and repairs task flow. You can view the history of any active or completed task flow. All of the details entered during the task flow are displayed, and you can view all emails that have been sent and all forms that have been filled in. You can download an Excel spreadsheet of all of the active task flows, delete specific task flows from the live task flow view, and add or remove columns of data from the view. When dealing with so many residents and suppliers, it can be difficult to find specific data quickly by browsing. Instead, use the quick filter to search for specific task flows by names, complexes, areas, dates, and more. If any task has failed to complete, you can view its details in the history view and click Retry to activate it again once any errors have been fixed. If you need help managing and monitoring the maintenance and repair issues in your complexes, apartments, and residential units, then let us help you set it up. We can customize anything in the task flow to fit your needs better, from the wording and branding of emails to the sequence of the tasks. If the trustees play a different role in this process, we can adjust those steps as well. Get in contact and let us set up and customize it for you.